Hello, glad to see you here. Sorry for being late. And what we're going to talk about today is how to get more engagement using social media without dropping links everywhere. Because a lot of people are doing that. They drop it when they're giving condolences, they drop them when they are giving. Um, um, Congratulations for or happy birthday or those type. And I just don't think that that's appropriate. It's just not appropriate for what I stand for, and what I believe, and what several others believe as well, and as well as the company that I am with. We believe in being a human first, and this is something that one of my mentors says all the time, and being a human before you're a marketer, caring about the person before you just push stuff on them or try to pitch stuff to them or do things that will cause people to turn away. So I also have 3 pro tips, and we'll get started on that in a few seconds. But when you think about, I mean, and if you've been online anytime, I got notes here. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure I got them where I can read them. Um, how do you feel? What does it make you feel like when, you get things on your page and you're like, or on your, post or your stories, and you're like, where did this come from? Why is there a link here? And and then, I mean, I usually just discard them, or I'll hide the comment, or, that kind of thing, so I can still get the value of those people that are trying to be, sneaky. I'll still leave that on there, but I will hide the comment because the comment is basically just a link, and I don't want the other people that are coming to my page being bothered by it. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's the way that we should do things. I do think that we should care about the people that we want to help and make sure that we're not talking to anyone and everyone, because when we're doing that, we're actually talking to no one. So I would rather talk to those people that I want to help, that I want to serve, and those are people that are going to be, I mean, I just knew it when I first started into this company. It's a mentorship and, for me, an educational company, because I had no background in business or marketing. And so I just thought, this is, great to be able to put the person first and talk to them and say, hi, how's it going? And, let them get to know me and like me, and then maybe even trust me. So before I get any further into going off on another tangent, let me introduce myself to those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting. My name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use social media to get prospect leads and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, video marketing, lead generation, as well as branding and other things. I also use cutting edge, up to date, modernized strategies and tips to help you to be able to go through this online journey and be able to come out ahead and knowing things and understanding things, and knowing what's a good thing to do and what's not such a good thing to do to people, because when you think about how you want to be treated, how do you feel about it? Let me know. The chat is open. You can drop your comments, your questions, your opinions in. And, just, if you have time now, if you don't, you can always do it later. I will still come back and check and answer. But it's just really important. So that is basically what I do. And the other thing is, I'm going to have an eye opening for me, and it's a training that I did when I first found this organization, this company, and I found out that it was, a company that would actually help me to learn to be a better business builder, to be able to do the things that I wanted to do, and to be able to do them in a way and in a manner that was palatable to me, that made me feel good about myself, that made me feel good about helping those people that I wanted to help. And basically, that is where I started. And so, what I want to do is put that training on the video when it's downloaded in the comment section. And there'll be information there. It's my website, and you and then just kind of go on there, and you'll see the first thing that says, check it out. Maybe not in those exact terms, but we have to be wary of saying the wrong thing because we don't want to go against the rules of whoever's platform we're on. And so I try to make sure that I watch my verbiage, my lingo, language, and what I'm saying, how I'm saying it, because I don't want to be disrespectful to you, number one. Number two, I don't want to be disrespectful of the policies and the rules of this platform that I'm on. So let me just jump into these three things that I want to talk to you about, because engagement is very, very important. And I'm sure you've heard this, that content is king and engagement is queen, or they may say it the other way. King is the content and the queen is the engagement. Either way, I'm probably not saying it right, but I think you get my drift. If you remember exactly how it's said, please drop it in, in the chat for me, since I'm kind of going round and round. I have been running, and I had to take a family member to have a procedure done. And then I was running back, and, so I made it, and I was like, let me hurry up, let's get on there. I don't want people to think that I wasn't going to show up. So anyway, and I think I might have mentioned yesterday that I might be going late or early or something, but I didn't think I'd be going early because that would have been like, oh, I'm not a real morning person. I'm more of a afternoon, evening person. So my brain doesn't start really clicking. But anyway, that's enough about me and getting off of that tangent. Let me just go ahead on here. So I want to talk about the three pro tips that I have here. Number one, and you've heard it before, you're going to keep hearing it: live video, doing live video. Live video is, let's see, what do I have here? I have 5 times more organic reach. That's really saying something. I mean, people will look at recorded video, but still the main thing that people are into is live video. And this is not everybody, because there's some people that prefer to read, some people that prefer, have a different way of learning and consuming information. I like to look at videos, and I like to hear what's being said. And so the combination of seeing and hearing for me helps me to be able to take in the information better. And I found that out since I've been doing Audible with reading my books. And, it's just not the same. It's not like I don't have the words there to sit and mark, this is something I really like, or this is something that's really opened my eyes or brightened, a spot for me. It's like the light went off. Well, I don't have that to do because I've got it on Audible. So for me, I guess I'm going to have to, maybe for books, I'm going to have to eventually adopt an Audible and a way of visually seeing the words, or someone speaking the words. So we'll go from there. But, live video is one of the main things that you should be doing. If you're afraid, you need to take fear and say, I'm sorry, move to the side. I'm going to do this anyway. And it doesn't mean that you're not scared. It doesn't mean that you don't have the fear around what you're doing. It's just a matter of doing what you know is going to help your business, and it's going to help your your tribe, your people, the people that you want to help, the people you want to serve, to be able to see and hear the information and get to know you, because they can see you. They can see you're not a bot. They can see that you're a real person, and for some people that's really important. And for a lot of people, I have to say that's really important, because live video is continuing to grow, and now we've got micro video on other platforms. And so you might want to just be aware of those things, like TikTok is out there, and Reels, and Reels is from Instagram. And I haven't heard anything exactly about YouTube yet, but right now, from what I listened to from my mentor last night when she was doing a training, was that on the list of platforms, what's first, second, third, was first was Facebook, second was YouTube. YouTube, I mean, and Facebook is starting to, their work is like, some people have it and some of us don't. I think a lot of people in Canada have it. They have Reels on Facebook. I don't have that yet, so I'm still, learning and doing it on Instagram. But I can hardly wait till I get it on Facebook, because it would just be, for me, simpler with all the other stuff that I have to do. So remember that. Number one, pro tip to increase engagement: do live videos. And then I have number two: make sure that your content, the content that you're delivering, is valuable to those people that you want to help. Make sure that it's talking about their needs, their pains, their major struggles and issues, things that are keeping them up at night. Make sure that when you're given this value, and you're just, and you don't have any hidden agenda, but you just want to deliver value to them, and even over deliver the value, and allow people to really see who you are and to get to know you, and be able to do that through the content that you put out there. And that could be on, number one, live video, stories, your posts. It could be in blogs and other things, and I won't keep going with that. But basically, content is really important, and make sure that it's valuable to those that you truly want to help, the people that you want to um, help lift up and help them to be able to build their businesses, and move on and keep going. And then number three, the last one I have, is talking about how to get engagement. And a lot of what I've seen is asking a question, and asking certain types of questions. You can ask questions with, like, a fill in the blank. You can say something like, okay, this, whatever you're talking about, like I'm talking about, say I'm talking about content. Oh no, let's say I'm talking about live video. So I might say something like, fill in the blank. This is a fill in the blank question. So when you see this, blank is a major way of getting engagement when you're doing, major way of getting yeah, major way of getting engagement on your videos. Major way of getting engagement. Just okay. I'm sorry. I'm flabbergasted, and I can't seem to get out what I'm trying to say. It's gone around in my head a few times, and I guess you can tell that because it doesn't sound real good. But asking questions, like, I like to do some fill in the blanks. I like to do what questions, like open-ended questions. I like to, know what they're thinking. Can you tell me, what do you think about this? Or what do you feel about this? Or what would it mean to you if, those types of things. So you want to, ask questions, and you can ask some yes, no questions as well. but I like to mix it up, So asking questions is number three to get engagement. And remember, they can be any type of questions as long as they're on the subject that you're dealing with that day, and as long as you make sure that you're talking to the right people. You want to be talking to the people that you want to serve. You don't want to be talking to anyone and everyone. You want to be talking to the people that you want to help, the people that you want to serve. And there's so many different people out there with so many issues that they just need a hand up, or someone to say something that they can understand and help them along the way. And then they're like, oh, okay, I get it. And for me, that's like one of the greatest things ever, for someone to say, I get what you're saying. I understand. That really helps me, or something like that. So those are the three things that I wanted to bring to you today. Again, I apologize for being late, but sometimes you have to put your family first. And when they're needed, when they need you, then I try to work my schedule, which is so nice about being able to work from home. I can kind of move some things around. I just couldn't quite do this video when I wanted to, which was at 12, like I normally do. But that's okay, because I know that that this is real life, and that, would you tell someone, no, I have a live recording to do, so I can't get you to, the doctor? That wouldn't be good. So anyway, basically that is it. I'm not seeing any questions in the comment box or any comments or anything like that. So remember that you can always drop those later, no matter if you're here with me live or you're catching this on the replay. And I will have information on the video when it's downloaded in the comment section. And it will be my website, and you'll be able to know what to do when you see it. And you can take advantage of the thing that caused me to have my eyes opened, and just continue to go from there. And just, it's like my brain just exploded. You know how you see the little emoji with the part of the brain up here, and then there's like a little space, and then there's the head. There's so much stuff that I learned from that. And then from there, I was just hungry, and I couldn't turn back, to what I was doing, because I wasn't doing anything that I really wanted to do. I wasn't succeeding. I wasn't being a good enough mom, because I was leaving my kids home alone and stuff. And I didn't like doing that. And I found a way that I don't have to do that. So basically, that is it. So let me do some housekeeping things real quick. Uh, First of all, keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live, especially. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do tomorrow. And I should make that decision. It's just so hard for me not to go live. But I know I need to prepare for this seminar and make sure that this 3-day training, and be ready for it. So I'm thinking I might not go live. If I'm not, I will put a little live or a post saying that I'm not going live today. But I'm still going to see what I can do. If I can just do something short and sweet and put a little bow on it for you, and only take me a few minutes, then I'll do it. And the only problem with me is I like to talk, and I keep talking and keep trying to explain, and I keep trying to explain. So anyway, that is it. So keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. And then the other thing is, please remember to, for those of us who pray, continue to pray for us and our world, and pray for the people that have been so impacted by Hurricane Ida and the things that they're going through. And there's so many people out here dealing with so much stuff. Be kind, and just, if somebody's driving too fast, or you just never know. Maybe they're trying to get home to a kid. The kid called crying. You just never know. So just be kind. to each other. Be kind to yourself. And that is it. So, wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, sleepy time, always make it the best that you can make it. Always be the best that you can be. God bless, God keep. And I will see you maybe tomorrow, but I will let you know. I will post something or I will do the live. So, either way. All right. I'm going to go on and get off here. So, take care. Talk soon. Bye.